Located in the Caribbean Sea, the island of San Andres is closer to Nicaragua than it is to Colombia, but it's still the perfect vacation from the mainland. In UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve, this archipelago features beaches, cays, islets, and coral reefs filled with native flora and fauna. From mangrove trees to the Waterfront Promenade to the popular Jardin Cay Park, you'll spot crabs, birds, and iguanas. It's a great destination for lovers of scuba diving and snorkeling, plus you can take day trips out to explore nearby islands and fish for your lunch. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in San Andres so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Jardin Cay Natural Regional Park. Take a boat from the main beach in San Andres out to this island of white sand beaches and coconut groves. Inhabited by lots of iguanas, the protected coral islet is wildly beautiful, but it can get packed with tourists, especially on the weekends. Lounge in the shade under a palm tree or head out to snorkel over the surrounding reef. There are tons of little food and drink stalls here playing reggae music. Try the Caribbean lobster, fried fish, or the Coco Loco, a fresh coconut with rum. Explore the interior of the island a bit or take a stroll around the whole thing in about 15 minutes. At number 9 is the Acuario and Haynes Cay. Hire a boat from the docks to Cayo Acuario for some of the most gorgeous blue water you've ever seen. This is another one of these places that can get packed with crowds and boats, so it's best avoided during the weekends. It's a popular sandbank where you can rent snorkeling gear and lockers, but there's not quite as much to see underwater as in other areas. Walk or swim from El Acuario to the nearby Haynes Cay for a much more secluded and relaxing experience. It's tiny with very little actual beach, but it's one of the most beautiful cays in San Andres. At number 8, Providencia. If San Andres gets a little too hectic or crowded for you, visit its remote little sister island of Providencia, just 56 miles, 90 kilometers, north. Take a flight or book the 3-hour catamaran trip to this unspoiled land where the pace of life is shower. Because it's tough to get here, there are fewer tourists and the traditional way of life remains intact, with English Creole still spoken in the villages. Travelers come for incredible scuba diving, snorkeling, and hiking. Visit Crab Cay and McBean Lagoon National Park for beaches and then Peak Forestry Reserve for walking when you've had enough water-based activities. At number 7, Cayo Bolívar. With some of the best beaches around, take a tour or hire a boat to this tiny little island encircled with palm trees and white sand. While it'll take a whole day to make this trip, it's about 15 miles, 25 kilometers, away. A tour usually includes drinks and lunch as well as plenty of time to lounge in the sun. Because it's tough to get to, the island remains unspoiled with clear turquoise waters and plenty of fish, coral, and even baby sharks swimming about. Be sure to check with local authorities because sometimes they close off the island for months to halt environmental impacts, and note that the ride out can be a bit bumpy. At number 6 in our list, La Piscinita. One of the best places for snorkeling from the shore on San Andres, La Piscinita, also known as Westview, is a popular spot with tourists for good reason. For a small entrance fee, you'll receive a piece of bread to feed the fish swimming about in the crystal clear waters. Grab your mask or rent one there, jump in from the diving board they've built over the sea, and watch as fish eat directly from your hand. There are other water activities that you can pay extra for, like jet boat rides and aquanaut gear. At number 5, Jardin Botanico de San Andres. For plant, flower, and gardening lovers, this is a must-visit attraction in San Andres. The botanical gardens here are well maintained and tours are available to learn about the nature and history of the island. They last about an hour. Take a cool stroll through the trees, learn about the most important native plants of the island, and head to the top of the building for a view of the greenery of San Andrés and the ocean beyond. The facilities are modern, the paths and signage are clear, and you may even see some animals roaming around. At number 4, San Andrés Island Mangroves. For a different sort of tropical island experience, book a tour with EcoFiwi to explore the Old Point Regional Mangrove Park. This family-owned company can lead you through tunnels of mangrove trees and transparent sea kayaks so that you can see the aquatic life beneath you. Learn more about this unique and essential ecosystem that serves as a hatchery for many fish. You'll stop for snorkeling sessions and see the juvenile versions of many newly hatched fish as well as corals, rays, anemones, and starfish. At number 3 in our list, Rocky Cay and Cocoplum Beach. For visitors looking to relax and unwind by the sea, checking out Playa Cocoplum and Rocky Cay is one of the best things to do on San Andrés. Cocoplum Beach is a popular beach with white sand and tropical palm trees. This is one of the best beaches for swimming on the island. There are also resorts and small beach eateries all the way along. Just opposite Cocoplum Beach is the smaller island of Rocky Cay. Appropriately named, this rocky outcrop is not more than 10 meters long and harbors just a few palm trees. At number 2, La Cueva De Morgan. After you've seen the smaller villages and spent plenty of time beaching it, head to the west coast of the island for a glimpse at its interesting history. La Cueva de Morgan is a cave where the Welsh pirate Henry Morgan supposedly buried his treasure. You can't exactly enter the cave because it's filled with water, but there are tours that take you to see the entrance. Swing by just to see the traditional dancers, artwork, and coconut museum nearby. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Waterfront Promenade. El Centro, known as the North End, is the main commercial center of the island, and while most of it isn't too attractive, the Waterfront Promenade is probably the nicest part of San Andrés town. From the Parque Ecológico San Andrés and the I Love San Andrés sign, stroll along the paved walkway next to the beach for a plethora of hotels, bars, and restaurants. You'll find some of the nicest and most expensive places in town, but also some plastic chairs and cocktail stalls. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in San Andrés? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.